So for this sketch, I was thinking we would start with a sound generator that I had brought in previously. There's actually two of them. There's spaceforward and a pause box. These are the only ones that we have not messed with. So I'll just bring these in and we can try them out and see what's what. Yeah, that one sounded pretty gnar. So, okay, cool. And I also wanted to do the whole starting point template thing, as I really enjoy this. The sketch series is actually, I had done this before on occasion, but the sketch series is actually kind of springboarding me to do this quite a lot more. So it's actually, I'm finding really useful to have for the sketches. Okay, so beats, that's cool. That sounds fun. Let's see, wild card. Okay, well then, I think we're gonna have to use the drum synth for this, which is obviously easy, makes beats so easy. Okay, roll again. 3 effects choices. Okay, so we've got dynamic tube. Let me pull that in, and we'll start off with a kick. Cool, and let's get the dynamic tube in there. It's not something that I've used a bunch, so this is good. 2, let's use the chorus ensemble. Oh, I guess we want to put that in here. And let's see, number 3 looks like a wild card, so that means we get to pick whatever we want. Okay, well, we'll figure that one out in a little bit. Obviously, we're going to deviate from this and probably just use a ton of effects by the end of this sketch. 200 plus. All right, well, I guess that's a lot more conducive for beat-oriented stuff. So we'll start out with like 238, key of C, super easy. Doesn't get any easier than the key of C. Cool. All right, let's move these over into MIDI tracks. Although I'm not sure if I'm going to use both of them. Let's have a listen to this one. And this might actually be, now that I'm hearing it, versus the snippet of what I heard on this last one. It's interesting that this is halfway out. I guess we have some things that are soloed in here, maybe? Let's see. Oh, wow. Okay, so this one is a CPU hog. Actually, so is this one, apparently. I'm looking at this big number here. Okay, well, let's see. Maybe we should split all these sections out into their own MIDI tracks, and guaranteed it will take so much less juice. So I guess for this one, I'm going to go with the Space Horror Uber Rack. And let's do some quick maintenance here. Let me just make some other MIDI tracks and dole this thing out. Let's see how many we have in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So let's go ahead. I'm going to duplicate this 1, 2, 3 times. It'll take a minute because there's a lot of crap going on in these. Cool. Okay, so on this one, I'm going to get rid of, well, let's see here. I don't think it's quite as simple as just getting rid of one of these. Let's just make sure this one goes with that. Okay, so I'll get rid of those. And I don't think we need this one because the through channel is obviously something we don't need. Okay, so let's Gamble Drone, I believe. Okay, cool. At least I titled these well enough to be able to make sense of them years later. Texture. Yeah, that looks about right. And eerie tone. Yep. Okay, cool. And Dukes. Cool. Now let's just have it's still quite a hog. But at least these are split up amongst all the different cores versus a whole bunch of things all on the same core. Oh, it's a little better. It's a little better. It's not pushing 80, 90% or whatever it was doing before. So we'll group these. All right, let's get a crazy kick going. And I think I already know that I want to put a probability gate somewhere in the line there. Oh yeah, 239 I think is yeah, if we really wanted something super gnar, yeah, we'll do these like crazy ricochet, rim shot, I don't know, flam type. Get some effects on those here in a bit. Let's get a snare in there, or maybe a clang actually. And let's see. Set this to bars since we're doing the beats thing. Sync all this up. Cool. Let's get 8 going there, and we'll just sort of stagger these every so often. Ultimately, this may not be the module I'm looking for this particular instance, for this particular job. Let's try the FM in there at the same time. A bit more like it. Real basic, so I think this deserves to be let's try some probability. Oh, spelling not happening today. Now let's see which one is in our current project. That's the one we want. Awesome. And I think I want to automate this so that we always get this first. Must automate everything. Definitely the attack. Like that slurpy slidey kind of effect. got some really spastic stuff happening with this switch between the white and the pink sections. So let's squeeze that in. Let's turn off quantize and just copy sections. I'm just going to grab sections, copy, paste, do some duplicates, Control D, flip it around, reverse it. Okay, and so that should be enough crazy stuff. I mean, we could even tighten it in a little bit more and duplicate that out. It's a subtle texture for sure, but you know, and in fact, we could just try to see what that same kind of effect, that kind of automation curve. Whoops. All right, let's get back in here and copy some of this and try it on this tone here. And I don't think it's working here because there are two different types of yeah, I guess this is like 0 to 100 and the other one was just like an on-off, so it's like two different kinds of automation types, if that makes any sense. So no bother, we can just make our own new one. I'll link this, link you. I'm going to just try a little bit of like vacillating between 100 and really got to give that kick a spin as far as automation goes. Cool. Whoops. Wow. If I hit the hotkey in the wrong place, it's like crazy things happen. There it is. Now let's try a bit of a delay on this. Pull this off the grid. These things will intersect with the these notes every now and then. Now let's pull in the quantization and let's play with that. I'll have some of these that kind of curve up and some that curve down. Alright, this kick, what are we going to do with you? I think it's a random velocity and spots. That'll certainly help. Probably mostly in this section in here. Now, I think some saturation on this could be nice. Let's try the vinyl distortion. I haven't messed with this one in quite some time. Nice. Let's play with some of that. Slide. It sounds a little too clicky. Yeah, very IDM sounding so far with this piece. so now this hi-hat is starting to sound a little too incessant. A little too goofy. And let's have this thing turn off every now and then. Okay, let's try, which one do we not mess with a lot? I think the tom one I don't really mess with too much. Let's sync these up again. Good, very good. All right. Still not sure if I'm feeling this crazy business here. Let's just... Yeah, I think I might like this tone really high at 100. And a little bit of reverb, I think, could go a long way. Not exactly reverb, but that's okay. We'll get there. Yeah, we need to... Yeah, there's the breakdown right there, folks. Let's go ahead and make this one a bit arbitrary. Maintenance. Not my favorite part of the sketch process, but these hotkeys sure do help. All right, cool. Now, let's make sure we only bring this up every so often. let's sit with that for a little bit. All right, where's that reverb? Let's try something really like tight. Now, I want to get a wet and dry on this final distortion. Sadly, there's not one built in, so we're going to use our preset for wet and dry. I think something on this hi-hat that could make it a little more interesting. Well, we could try a vocoder on it. Also the spectral instruments. Yeah, let's do some of that to the beat. How about this tom? Yeah, definitely the pitch could use some finessing. Wrong channel. Whoops. One effect I really love on, well, there's so many that I love to do with beats, but this reverser is a good one. It's a fun one. If I can just find it, I'm probably staring right at it. Pitch and vibrato, play head count. I know you're hiding here. Oh man, that was painful. Cool, we'll just have that one turn on every so often. Now let's just have a listen to what that sounds like. Don't crash. It's super weird because it's off the beat. It doesn't sound, of course, synced up as far as I can tell. Let's try one in. Reversing can be, annoyingly obvious sometimes if used in certain contexts, but it can also be really great if used subtly. I do like it with this sort of wet and dry. Let's map this to here and then map this to here. And I haven't messed with automation in a little while, so we're going to just for old time's sake. Very good, very good. Okay. About like maybe a little drone, another secondary drone to this, something maybe a little more, I don't know, melodic. And then some reverb. Yeah, every now and then we should have these kind of move. They add a little weird granular feel. Compressor from the beat, maybe just from the kick. Right. Almost done here, I think. Got a short and sweet sketch today, but that's okay. Sometimes, you know, you just gotta jump in and jump out, you know, as quick as you can. When you got other things to do, or if it's nice out, hey, I mean, sometimes you really just gotta like, let's get a little bit of that weird flubber warp stuff going on. How about the filter jammer? Let's just try this one out. I should save. It's been a while. Weird. We could use a bit of like a sort of bass stab. Not sure really yet what that means. Maybe like a, let me try something that's more like a fade in, key of C. Make this one too. And I think we kind of deviated from the key of C some time ago. Surely get a side chain on that. Now and then this thing's slamming on could be fun. Just every now and then for shits and giggles, we'll have that thing turn on for a measure. Just every now and then. You can pretty much do that kind of thing with a lot of effects, and it can create just really interesting little unpredictable things happening at various stages. Here, oh, I see something happened with that guy. That was interesting. Breakdown. Cool. Maybe just another reverb thrown in for the hell of it. Probably just a muddy piece of garbage at this point, but you know, just throw a bunch of compressors and EQs in there and shape that mix up real quick. At another time. Right, cool. Well, I think we did an okay job, and okay enough of like doing a beat-oriented piece at 238, and it doesn't sound too much like garbage. One after everything, just yeah, do the occasional cheesy pull up the, you know, high pass filter situation. Not too bad when it's just really quick. Alright, well, I guess until next time, it's been fun. Keep trying to push yourself to do new and interesting, weird things. We'll see you again at Sketch 99.